Hey Tony, how do you know Decker anyways?
Oh, me and Decker, we go way back. Who busted him out of sea space jail? This guy. Who saved his life when he ran into black eyes? This guy. Naturally, he came to me now, too. I guess you could call me his rock. The T-Rock. Of course, not bigging myself up here. Not my style.
God damn it, Tony. Hello people, Rob, your face down ninja here. Gonna do a quick little session of decks. I just got done video editing episode, what was it, 5? That was ridiculously long? Yeah. Okay, we're gonna do a little shorter one this time. Definitely shorter. So let's go into it.
Did you find Miranda? Did she say anything? Slick as a sea otter on an oil spill, aren't you? Great work, Blue. Redwood Watts. I know this place. High security. Makes sense they put the GSV-2 there.
They didn't want to type out high security? Just, whatever.
Decker!
Remote, subterranean leveling, sync-seg access.
Decker!
We can't just send you in a place like that. It'd be suicide.
Decker!
Shut up. What is it, Tony?
We're gonna need to find out about the layout, security, infrastructure, works. Shit, this is gonna take time.
Decker! Will you listen to me? Richmond worked at Redwood Watts. He was the security guy there, remember?
Damn it, you're right. Why didn't you say something? This could work.
I like that even Decker's starting to ignore Tony.
Designed and ran the security systems at Redwood Watts. T and I knew him from the crypt, the hackers for him. He only dropped his mask after the Redwood Watts scandal broke. Needed help. A few of us tried to get it. Evidence that he'd been framed. Weren't enough. Lost his job and his rep in the security industry. Wrecked. Then the crypt went to hell. The complex was all over him, I tell you. Last I heard, he was shacked up in some trailer and scrapyard.
Oh, that's the guy, I think. Yeah. The guy that was protected by all the mines, and I think I stole his wedding ring.
See if he's still there, Dex. If anybody knows Redwood Watts inside and out, it's him. Hell, he might even know how to infiltrate the security systems. Damn lucky I remembered him.
Alright, let's go check him out.
Yeah, real lucky.
I got a feeling a lot of the little things I've been running into are going to tie into the main plot eventually. Look like I cleared all this out, so we have a faster episode this time. Hooray! Here you are.
Ha! Did you think I wasn't expecting you? I'm ready for you! All of you! Why, who the hell are you? Get off my property before I shoot you off! Chat! Uh-huh! Interrogation and manipulation, misinformation and lies! You can tell them I'm immune now! Got me a Class A, military-grade bullshit vaccination! Now last chance, get off my keep!
Wow, okay.
Shit. What do you want me to do? What do you want from me now? All right, Sherry, I'll come on, talk to you. Great.
Okay.
Decker. Guess he would know where to find me. So, Dex was it? What do you want? And quietly now, it's not just me that has ears. Then you'll know too how it feels to be blamed for your work malfunctioning, for being the guy that killed all those people when not a face in the world has anything but a sneer for you. You know that? Do you? They framed me. I don't do accidents. The faceless bastards stop at nothing. They don't get the looks, the eyes. They hide. It's us that are naked. I'd sooner unload a 12 gauge in my face than have anything to do with them again. And you can't make me. Decker's been doing your induction, I see. Yeah, the complex. Them black clouds in the sky. Powerful, everywhere. They own all kinds of corporations. Got salaried ears in every government and every organization. Samio's theirs for sure. The bastards who went after us at Icor Corp. I know of others too. Hackers turn up pointers to this firm or that, but no one knows the full extent of their network. Clouds in the sky, like I said, big black ones. Make you shudder when they boom. If you know what's good for you, you'll stay out of their shadow. Damn right I would! Started small, they did. Testing for cracks. Feelers, we call them. A ghost alarm here, a de-locked door there. It was enough to tell me that someone had gotten into the system. I stepped up protocol, auto-patching a set of exploitables, and sure enough, the feelers stopped. I'd built a fortress so tight, a gnat couldn't fart in there without me knowing about it. But that just pissed them off. With their best hackers strung up to the walls, they went Plan B. I had no protocol for betrayal back then. You bet your life I do now. They bribed our own people. People I called friends. They sabotaged the system's expression codes so that when the raids on our site started, so did the deaths. There was a burglary. The guy got hit by a sentinel point blank. A conflict in its desist parameters. Shoot enough rubber bullets at 5 meters and you can still take off a guy's head. Second one got locked in a room. Suffocated. 2 more killed in a depress explosion. It wasn't my system anymore. It was just made to look like it was. But my colleagues, they blamed me. Then the trial began. What? You spoke to Miranda? What are you doing trusting her? The witch will make you build your own stake to burn on. She was the one that brought me down. She brought all of us down. All for $1 and not even a goodbye. She doesn't know where I live, does she? You didn't tell her. She'll send them for me. Damn it, what have you done? She was my wife, you idiot. You heard it. My own wife watched me burn. Tossed the match on me herself. They got her to snatch my access codes, system plans, all of it. How else could they fabricate the evidence? Evidence she pulled in court from her own briefcase that I bought her!
Oh, I'm glad I got that evidence for her in those emails.
What? Where did you get them? Let me see. She didn't sell out? Is that what this means? They left her no choice. But why? How did I not see it? She was so convincing. I had no idea. Ah! How did I not trust her? Fool! Fool! Fool!
Fool!
I'm not anyone. I'm me. Okay, I'll help you. Make them pay. What do you need?
So it occurs to me that I still have the guy's wedding ring, and now I feel really bad about that.
Okay. I can hack the system, as long as my zero-base architecture is still the same. I programmed a back door for myself. I doubt Crash will have found it.
Oh, Crash! That's the hackers whose pad I found.
There's a facility-wide recognition system. You don't even need to be face-wrecked by a camera. Just step foot in there and the sensors trigger the alarm. But I can disable it. The ST levels, subterranean. Security access is trifactor. 3 key cards split between 3 key members of staff. The head researcher, chief safety officer, and the chump who took my job. You'll have to find each of them and take their card. I'll leave it to you to figure out how, but it's going to be more than just a matter of busting heads.
Okay, the audio didn't play for this one. Genius or not, I'm gonna need the time to disable the recognition system. Why don't you try to find out more about those key card holders? Any info can only help.
Now, I know one of the three, the security guy, an old friend of mine. Alright, let me get started on the hacking. If you drop by later, I'll tell you more about him.
Great news, Blue. Seems we'll be able to get you in there safely. Well, kinda safely. And Richmond's right. You should dig up what you can on the key holders. Find dirt on them. And there, it could be gold.
Is Decker just listening in on all my conversations?
Tony's already ID'd the chief security officer, a guy named Mitchell Bryan. Drop by and we'll give you the lowdown. As for the head researcher, a woman, Elizabeth Sterling. We got nothing on her yet. Maybe Miranda knows her? Now, when you feel you're ready, come to me and we'll prep you for the mission.
Hopefully her security system's still out. I know there's... ah, here's the stairs.
It's you. Look, you really need to stay away. You're going to draw attention. Richmond? You saw him? Where is he? I didn't know if he was dead or alive. Is he okay?
Hey, he's doing great. Don't worry. A few trust issues, as you can imagine, but who doesn't these days? No, I'll go. He's alive, but he's a mess.
Oh, Rich. I had no choice. You have to believe me. If I refused to cooperate, they said they'd kill him. I had no choice. Well, he's alive, at least. There's always hope he might move on, turn things around. You'd think I got the good end of the deal. But trust me, I live in fear as much as he does. I keep hold of my puppet strings like they were pins on a hand grenade. It's all I can do just to stay alive. Oh, after all these years of my trying to keep him safe, he's right back in it. I just hope you know what you're doing.
Let's ask about the person. Of course, the audio doesn't play here. I know Ellie, yes. Met her a couple of times. Brilliant, charming young woman. Modest, too. I remember her mentioning she was an AI specialist. And yes, she does work at Redwood Waltz. I've never understood how good people end up in the ranks. We all have our own stories, I guess. But if you need to meet her, I guess I have her contact. She was a key witness at a trial I worked for recently. Let me see. Here. She lives next to the eating restaurant in the Afterlock Boulevard. But with a job like hers, you're more likely to find her at Redwood Watts' lab. Good luck. Looks like I'm gonna go rob her place. Apartment building. Oh, is this the place? Yeah, so actually I've already been here. Reading through it, looks like a relative of hers died recently. Yeah. Okay. It looks like her brother or husband or something was murdered recently. Well, that's one down, I guess.
Hey, Dex. Still busy with the defenses here. Strange being on the outside coming in, I tell ya. Not sure what's harder. Anyway, you need something? Never more of a pleasure. Where do I start? Well, after the trial shut us down, the complex took over Redwood Watts. They needed someone to fill my boots. Someone with my skills, but without the scruples. Someone who could make sense of what I'd programmed, of how my system worked. Where did they look first? To my buddies, of course. Buddies indeed. I never would have guessed who they'd land. Crash, a top-notch hacker. Oh, fearless. And as good as Decker. He hung out a lot of bigwig dirty laundry back in the day. We'd spar online together. I'd ask him to test my walls for exploitables. No one better at it. And I envied him. He had balls, integrity. I was a cog in the machine doing the 9 to 5. He was out in the rain, a truth-sayer.
I already hacked him.
You lose a piece of you when an ideal falls away. As soon as Samio took Redwood Watts, the complex offered Crash my old job. The Judas jumped at it. Not a qualm, and not a damn for everything he knew I'd lost. Some paragon of integrity, huh? Well, that's Crash. Well, you'll need to do a little digging first. Might need to leave your ethics at the door for this one. Crash made a lot of enemies back in his hacker days, and powerful ones, as you'd imagine. He had to keep his world self well hidden. I didn't even know who he was. Guess the complex did, though. If you can somehow find out his real name, sure as hell you could use that as leverage. He'd part with his own mother to hold on to that mask. Now, I did go to one of his hideouts once, and not many can say that, trust me. It was one of a bunch he had, for sure, but this one was by the Chinese gate, above that shoddy karaoke joint. Might be able to find something out there. And if you do, be sure to let me know.
Funny you should mention that.
Hey, Tex. Still busy with the defenses here. Ha! Perfect! You'll have the weasel so far under your thumb you'll fingerprint his face. Now I've prepared a little surprise for him. Here, let me upload it for you. If you get into his office computer, plant it. It's a Trojan. You might need a bit of trickery to make it run on his machine, but damn, we'll have us some fun if you do.
Wait, a Trojan? Did he mean to pronounce Trojan? It's a Trojan. Alright, I think I'm all set to talk to Decker here.
Hey, Dex, what's troubling you? Intel on Redwood Watts isn't exactly raining down, but we know they've hired a whole Armagear sec reg to protect the premises. Mitchell leads, facility's de facto chief safety officer. If Richmond's right, Mitchell will have one of those key cards, but the man basically lives in a Redwood Watts facility, so a street jump in the city won't work. All I've got on him is he's a veteran, served in the Army for a few years before going contract. There's word that his discharge from the Army was messy. Something happened. His file's classified, probably Armagear. But if I dig past the red tape, it'll draw heat. Need to hide what we're up to. Best bet, find someone who knows him. Someone ex-military. Hey, maybe Hank will know something. Old friend of mine, owns a gun shop near the Chinese gate.
Okay. Hey, any excuse to go back to see my friend Hank? That's awesome. I love hanging out with Hank. Good old Hank.
Dag! If the sun didn't just come right out. Howdy, sister. What can this old jarhead be doing for you? Something strange. Got that right. Sure, I remember. Ain't one of my men I forgot. But this one stuck in my recollection for different reasons. In Pakistan, 2021, his squad got caught in a chicken shoot, mountain ambush, near old head. A couple days later, he flips. Gets to torture and killing POWs. Wanted back at the whole damn race. Then he shot down my lieutenant and 2 more for trying to stop him. That were what I couldn't forget. Come tribunal, sure enough I was witness, but his lawyer real shifty. Got him off on a PTSD plea. Dishonorable discharge, no veteran benefits. That's it. For killing 3 of my men and a good many more that didn't have dying coming. Why are you asking? Got some beef with him? Well, never thought I'd see myself assisting against my own. But if he's Armagear now, he ain't my own no more. All right. I kept me the trial records. Never throw out a thing. Let's see. I got a psych eval. You can give that a read. Real messed up was Mitch. The PTSD were real. Pathological guilt, denial, the lot. Oh, I'll wager that'd be interesting. CCTV footage from the prison cells they used in the trial. of Mitch's murdering and torture. Plain forgot doing half of it, he did. Showing him that there footage might shake him up some.
Hey, Dex, what's troubling you? That's what he says. That's my girl. Now you got enough supplies, ammo? Good. Now, Richmond's got the security systems on the string pull. He'll mask your approach. But you've still got to watch for cameras, drones, and alarms, right? I'll be with you on comms every step of the way. Richmond will live assist too. Good luck out there.
And I think this is where I'm going to cut it, guys. Next episode, I'm going to try to take out this facility, and hopefully I didn't go here way too soon. I don't think so. I think I've done most of the other side quests around, so yeah, I should be in pretty good shape. We'll find out together. Alright, take care. Bye.